The biblical text where people are getting confused about this born again in the spirit thing, it's really born again in consciousness. Getting dipped into a bucket of water and all of that's a waste of time. Somebody dumping you in the pool and all that, you just get wet. Dumping babies and splashing the babies. It's a waste of money, a waste of time.
So what you're saying is that's just a metaphor for this conscious rebirth to happen.
Conscious rebirth, which we can do. We can have a rebirth right now. Right now, if we decide to look at ourselves and think about things that we were doing wrong, maybe in our lives right now, things that could be better with ourselves, and we begin to work on ourselves, and we go back and have a meeting again in 2 weeks and say, what have we individually worked on within ourselves to become a better person?
That's spiritual rebirth.
That is rebirth. We had just now been born again in the spirit. And you can be born again many times in one lifetime.
Morning, peeps. I just got back from work. I saw this interesting video and I wanted to share with you my view on it. Now, I know he's very controversial, this guy, and I'm not saying I'm agreeing with him 100% or not agreeing with him. But my take is, I've seen a whole lot of people who call themselves Christians. But if you were to look at the type of people that they are, how mean they are, how they treat everyone around them when no one is looking. I mean, those type of people that when they in the pulpit, in church, preaching or teaching, you look at their family and see they are not paying any attention, because those are the people who actually know them very well. And I've seen a lot of those situations happen, because when I see that, then it tells me that they could be teaching something that really makes sense or is good or uplifting, but the people that know them best can't even listen to them. Because they know how they are behind closed doors. And the way that he is looking at it, the rebirth, saying it's then when you change into this different, better person in a way. I mean, if we could, as Christians, act that it being born again actually means that you also change, become a better person for yourself and for the people around you. And also, in a way, reflect his love, reflect that godly love and that beautiful relationship that you have with him. And it always baffled me that a lot of Christians don't have, they could be good teachers, they could be donating and doing all these good things. But when you see the way that they actually treat people at work, just people at the shops, how do they react to the security guy by the gate? How do they treat the nanny, the caretaker, the help in their houses? And it makes me wonder. I mean, as Christians, we pray for a lot of things that we think we need, and we believe that prayer would make those things come true, and a lot of times it does. So how about, I'm not saying you should pray to the universe or ancestors or whatnot. If you don't believe in it, it's okay. But the way I want to say it is that if you were to pray to your God as a Christian, pray that he changes you, that being born again is actually rebirth. You become this, better person, not just a successful person, because a lot of people, we pray for miracles like having a big house, having lots of money, having a car. That's great. It will make your life much easier. Are you happy? Because I believe if you go around being mean to people, to me, it just so shows that you're not a happy person. you are actually a very sad person, because why spread meanness when you know sweet ngonyana? Yeah, I don't see it fit. So it's also have been one of my prayers for a long time. I mean, I've prayed for things. Some they came through. Some didn't. But always try and remember to pray that God works on me as a person as well, for the betterment of me and the people that are around me all the time, from colleagues and family, and yeah, the cats and dogs, everything else that's around me.